Hey everyone, Karan here from TechRevs, and today we are looking at Horizon Zero Dawn on the Steam Deck. And to start off with, I'm going to show you how you can get 60 FPS on this game, well, almost 60 FPS, and it can be a pretty decent experience actually at that. So we are going to put Fidelity FX Super Resolution at balanced, and we are going to favor performance at low, and the native resolution of 1280 by 800 is going to be there. And the game is not going to look the best, but I'm going to run a benchmark for you to see how does the game actually run like and what's the experience. So let's just start with that. And this is mostly to give you an idea about how does the Horizon Zero Dawn run on the 60 FPS. If and can you actually get 60 FPS on Horizon Zero Dawn? And this is the first time I'm running at exactly these settings of this game, so it will be new for me as well. But if my assumptions are correct, this should give you near about 60 FPS with some minor dips here and there is something you would have to expect. But again, don't expect great graphics. For that, you'll have to settle for 40 FPS or maybe 30 FPS. In fact, I'll say 30 FPS is something where I don't like to go. So 40 FPS is something that can get you that solid, rock solid, locked 40 FPS, a great 25 millisecond gameplay. And for that, what settings you have to use, I'm going to show you that, and we're going to do some gameplays, some benchmarks, and we're going to decide for ourselves. All right. Now keep in mind, this benchmark is a little bit taxing for this CPU and GPU because it is a taxing benchmark that they have of the Horizon Zero Dawn. And over here you can see that we are touching 60, and I'm sure if we'll unlock the frame rates, it will go beyond that 60 FPS. That is for sure. And you can see we are touching 48, 50, 58, 59, and you are seeing some minor dips here and there in the initial cutscene. But as we are entering this area, we are staying at good 58 to 60 plus FPS, so that's pretty solid actually. Pretty smooth gameplay. The game isn't looking all terrible. I can actually bump it down to ultra performance FSR, but that's something which I just don't want to do because the game will just look terrible, and it's not an experience I'll want to give to anyone or get that myself. So that's why I'm keeping this at balanced FSR settings. Even that will not give you complete locked 60 FPS because the problem is we are blocking the CPU completely in this scenario, and in fact even the GPU is fully taxed out. So, but in most of the settings you can see you're getting smooth 60 FPS, and in these settings where your GPU is not fully utilized, you would have been getting 70, 75 plus FPS right now. But that's something which we don't want to see because we don't have a 60 plus hertz refresh rate screen. Alright, so you have a decent idea. Let's just cancel the benchmark and let's see what frame rates, average frame rates are we at right now. 57, that's great. This would have been much higher actually if we would have let the frame rates run wild. So let's continue and let's go to the gameplay and see how does the game perform now. Alright, so we are in the gameplay and let's just show you the settings over here. So we got FSR at balanced, graphics is favor performance on low settings, and you can see again the frame rates are a little bit all over the place. So 40, 45. I'll say the best bet would be to go ahead and lock frame rates to 40 FPS, and that should be pretty solid for this game. Now let's see if we can increase this to get this to quality, and the game now looks much better. Those jitteriness of balanced performance FSR is all gone now. So I think at low settings and this quality FSR is the perfect blend.
It's a good day to be one of our mother's children. Jog! Get down from there! Batten up your trunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
People always said the festival was better last year. Or the year before
Climbing on
last.
other people's roofs,
Listen
huh?
carefully now.
Right, so let's do one thing. In this, FSR is your best friend, so I'm not going to remove that. But let's go to original settings and hit apply. And let's see how do you get the frame rates. Okay, there are some drops. Well, there are quite a few drops actually.
What you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
So 30 FPS is what you're seeing in places.
What
Yeah.
I want is for you to climb down.
So
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Fine. Stay up on the
So I would use the setting if I want to log the game at 30 FPS, and I think that should be a very good experience. So let me just check.
To make them a new world, better than the one all mother provided.
I heard he last put a baby in that.
Just give me a second.
But not with this girl.
Alright, so
They told the faithless they would do all the work for
Everyone knows Tirsa wants the outcast.
alright, so this is 30 FPS mode right now. And we are getting some pretty amazing performance. Smooth performance with FSR
the mothers and fathers of the Noor. Stayed with all
turned to quality
at first.
and
Aloy, over here.
everything else at favor quality.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Yeah, so
Careful.
How could I forget?
Don't be a wait.
So,
Well, there.
I'm Joe. All right then.
Good luck.
so there you go. That's 30 FPS lock. Let's see if we can get away with the 40 FPS lock, but I don't think that will be possible in this. So for that, we will have to go to favor performance, and fidelity takes a hit. The quality really takes a backseat in this setting, but what you can get is a locked 40 FPS. Yep.
Listen carefully now.
Now you are at locked 40 FPS, and there shouldn't be two doubts about it.
Listen carefully now.
I just pray to all
For
mother
you'll
don't
have to
die
tell
this
this
time.
when I'm gone.
There's still some dips here and there, but mostly that's taken care of.
Forget what the Kharja did to Ultron.
But I think if you are going for something, going with original settings is a way better option, because that just looks better in my opinion. And simply just log this down to 30 FPS, because for some reason this game seems to perform really well even in 30 FPS. And I think we can also go with ultra quality, shouldn't be a problem.
All mother strikes.
Yeah.
Listen carefully now. For you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
So 30 FPS is looking damn fine over here. The graphics are looking amazing. I think I need to turn it down to quality. Ultra quality is, I think, a little bit too ambitious, shall we say. So
Oh, machines and beasts, all were her children.
So yeah, quality settings and 30 FPS at favors quality. This should be quite good, and the experience seems as memorable.
For you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life.
Don't climb so far up she can't see
So
me.
yeah, 30 FPS over here, great looking. a pretty steady frame rate
Last year or the year before
and
last.
Listen
yeah,
carefully
flavor
now,
quality.
for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Perhaps the cards have come to make amends. I won't
All
deny the
life
chance.
came from all people, machines, and beasts.
They fell in love
All
at a
were
festival.
her
Suppose
children.
it's only fitting.
They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild.
Alright, let's do one thing. Let's become a bit ambitious and go to favor quality. Let's see what sort of frame rates do we get. And we
Listen
are
carefully now, for you'll
dropping
have to tell
down.
this when
Well,
I'm
we are
gone.
dropping down quite
In the beginning, all
fast
life
actually.
came from all.
Let me just unlock this for us to see. So there are areas where your frame rate really
Listen carefully now.
tanks.
You'll have to
So
tell us
27,
when I'm
28.
gone. In the
And then there are areas where you're getting 38, 39, and these are, mind you, at high settings. So really good.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Karja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade.
With people of the Nora, on the eve of your proving, know the Karja stands with you.
Karja gave me
As the
these
sun's
kind of
light
focus, just
frames
like mine.
the stoutest trees, as those you have nurtured take
did
their
you find
places
focus?
among your graves, we join your prayers that they will stand tall
He's
in
wearing
the
a
sun.
focus, just
I
like mine.
am grateful for your audience, to be taken into your embrace.
Where did he find a focus?
I thank the
I
wisdom
won't let the
of
Karja's
your
fate
elders,
stop me from
the mercy of your mothers, with our
wearing a
tribe
focus,
united
just like
in
mine.
trade and in trust. I pray that the Nora may never
Where did
again
he find a focus?
mourn the death.
Alright, let's do one thing. Let's go maxed out at ultimate quality. Again, it's mostly a pointless exercise because it won't even hold 30 FPS then. But yeah,
These cursed Karja are honored guests.
the graphics are looking really good.
Where did he find a focus?
Bravely defended your lands. Their blood is a stain on the
He's
honor
wearing
of
a
the
focus,
Karja.
just like mine.
Our actions blotted out the sun's light.
But the graphics is, the frame rates aren't able to hold itself.
Brothers,
So the best way I can say is go to graphics and choose the original settings, and this should mostly help you out in getting a locked 30 FPS. In upscale you can use FSR to help you reach even a steadier 30 FPS.
Just like
my
mine.
own brothers, and at the hand of he who raised us, you,
Where did he find a focus?
strong in spirit, have been an example to me. So let me
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why,
What's wrong?
apologies.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll...
Wait,
No.
Whoa, hey.
his name.
Guys just asked for the...
I thought your friend was.
Thanks. I wasn't.
I shouldn't.
Yeah. I mean,
What?
you know what. I'll even introduce you.
I thought you said she.
Ha! She got away. Anyway.
Alright, so over here, let's just lock this to again 30 FPS. And I think this is my favorite setting to play this game at. You are getting the full-fledged experience of a PlayStation 4 on a handheld. What more can you ask? And the game is looking really good. Yeah.
Start the blessing when all aspirants are in place. High matriarch Tears has gone too far this time.
Aloy, take your place right there.
In honor of my mother, whose name I would know if she hadn't abandoned me at birth.
Alright, so this is mostly the game, and the performance you can see even during those taxing times it's able to hold 30 FPS, and that's a really great thing because this game is really taxing on your CPU and GPU both at the same time. So yeah, perfect guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, then do subscribe to my channel, and we'll catch up in the next one. Thank you. Peace.